New Jersey distilled spirits. The production of distilled spirits in New Jersey has not been a large industry in the state. Strict alcoholic beverage control laws in place during and after Prohibition 1919-1933 prevented the industry from growing for almost a century. In 2013, the state passed a law creating a craft distillery license and issued the first new distillery license since Prohibition to Jersey Artisan Distilling. History. New Jersey has a long distilling history dating to the colonial era when large landowners converted surplus fruit into brandy, sugar into rum, and grain into whiskey. As of 2013, the state is home to two licensed distilleries. Laird and Company, in the Scobeville section of Colts Neck, is the oldest licensed distillery in the United States and received license No. 1 from the U.S. Department of the Treasury in 1780. By 1834, New Jersey boasted 388 distilleries. In 2013, the New Jersey Division of Alcoholic Beverage Control issued its first distillery license in 94 years since instituting Prohibition to Jersey Artisan Distilling, based in Fairfield, in Essex County. That same year, Cooper River Distillers in Camden received a state distillery license. Then, in 2015, Jersey Spirits Distilling Company received licensing, and as of 2017, there are 20 craft distilleries in the state. Production, manufacturers, and products. New Jersey presently has several licensed distilleries: Laird and Company licensed with a rectifier and blender license, Jersey Artisan Distilling, which has a plenary distillery license, Jersey Spirits Distilling Co., Cordy Spirits at the Jersey City Distillery, and All Points West Distillery, which have craft distilling licenses. Laird is the nation's only remaining producer of Applejack. Presently, none of the company's distilling takes place in New Jersey. Laird's obtains all its apples from Virginia's Shenandoah Valley and distills its products in Virginia. Distilling at its New Jersey facilities ceased in 1972, and Laird's blends, ages, and bottles its products in Scobeville. Industry statistics. Legal issues. Distillery licenses, regulation, and taxation. To operate in the state of New Jersey, distillery owners must first obtain licenses from the federal and state governments. The Alcohol and Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau (TTB) of the U.S. Department of the Treasury issues a permit for the operation of a distilled spirits plant in accordance with federal regulations and the requirements of both the Federal Alcohol Administration Act. The permit is issued after the approval of a filed application for the permit and a passing of an inspection of the distillery facilities by a federal government inspector. This permit allows the production, bottling, rectifying, processing, and storage of distilled spirits and beverages. Examples of distilled spirits include neutral spirits or alcohol, i.e. vodka or grain spirits, whiskey, gin, brandy, blended applejack, rum, tequila, cordials, and liqueurs. New Jersey's laws and regulations regarding alcohol are overseen by the Department of Law and Public Safety's Division of Alcoholic Beverage Control (ABC), which is managed by the state's Attorney General. The division issues licenses to distilleries to operate within the state, offering 4 distinct class of manufacturers' licenses. Federal excise taxes are levied on production of distilled spirits intended for human beverage consumption. Taxes are collected on undenatured distilled spirits, including those used manufacture of medicines, medicinal preparations, food products, flavors, flavoring extracts, and perfume, and then drawn back, i.e. refunded to the producer at the end of the fiscal year. Distilled spirits intended for industrial or research use that are denatured, i.e. treated with substances to make them unsuitable for human beverage consumption, or used by research laboratories, hospitals, universities, and government agencies, is exempt from federal excise taxes. New Jersey excise taxes on distilled spirits for human beverage consumption are levied at a rate of $5.50 per gallon. New Jersey class of manufacturers' licenses for distilleries, direct shipping. Federal law prohibits alcoholic beverages from being shipped through the mail. New Jersey effectively prohibits the shipment of beer and spirits to customers by requiring a liquor license to transport alcohol, but not having any class of liquor license that grants permission to ship beer or spirits. United Parcel Service (UPS) and Federal Express will ship wine to a person's home, but will only deliver beer or hard liquor to a licensed business. Public sampling.